in a luxury ball for faster friendship gain. Soon after I was finished organizing, I caught a Blossom and a Vileplume before evolving Gumi into Sliggoo. I also started building a little dock area for farming along the edge of the river where I could plant all my other Commelbond-based crops such as medicinal herbs, Vivichokes, and revival herbs. I evolved Dracloak into Dragapult and started working on leveling up Larvitar, which I evolved into Pupitar the next day. The next few days were mainly spent berry farming and leveling Pokemon, and I was able to add another group of Pokemon to my total. I evolved Sliggoo into Goodra, Yamper into Boltund, Whismur into Loudred, and then Exploud. I caught a Snorlax after spending days raising my Munchlax's friendship. Cool. Very cool. Caught a Combee and a Hitmontop, evolved Venonat into Venomoth, and Pupitar into Tyranitar to bring my total to 447 Pokemon. Yeah. On day 139, I was checking out different flying Pokemon speeds and realized Crobat was much faster than Pidgeot, and unfortunately made the difficult but obvious decision to retire Zephyr for the rest of the playthrough in favor of Barbara. At the end of the day, I decided I wanted to find an ocean ruin so I could start catching some of the rarer Pokemon that spawn around them, like Relicanth, but mainly I'm referring to Dratini. I really want a Dragonite. Knowing I'd be in the ocean for a while, I crafted more Ultra and Quick Balls, and also some Dive Balls for any underwater Pokemon I came across before setting out to find an ocean ruin. After a short journey, I found the ocean ruin I was looking for and started catching Pokemon. I caught a Relicanth fairly quickly, as well as a Chinchou and a Kingdra, which was really cool to see spawn naturally. I spent another full day waiting for a Dratini, but nothing showed. I did, however, end up getting one of my Eevee's friendship high enough and was able to evolve it into an Umbreon at night. Ooh. After searching around for 4 days, I decided to head back to the lab and try again another time for Dratini. I expanded the dock area further before starting the restoration process on my root fossil. On day 145, I did a bunch of stuff around the lab, found another Eevee which I caught in a luxury ball again. I also evolved my Chinchou into Lantern before heading out on another adventure. I spent the next chunk of days exploring, looking for new biomes, fossil structures, and Pokemon. I managed to catch a Sigilyph at a jungle temple on day 146, and didn't catch anything else new till day 149, on which I caught a Duskull. I found another ocean ruin soon after, and caught a Lovedisk as well as a Clamperl, which I'll need 2 of for both of its evolutions. The following morning, I was able to evolve my Eevee into Espeon, as well as catch a Trapinch in the desert nearby. For the next 2 days, I traveled back and forth from the mainland to the ocean ruin looking for Dratini. I knew they spawned in the area, it was just a matter of waiting and having the necessary attention span. 2 days later, my patience was finally rewarded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are you? Oh. I was looking at my phone. I didn't think it was going to happen. Okay. Yeah, not a big deal. Not a big deal. After catching Dratini, I encountered a desert temple where I was able to catch a Yamask before coming across another weird desert villa type building where I picked up another link cable. While traveling around, I came across another shiny Pokemon. This time it was a shiny Spupa, which I was able to add to my surprisingly fast-growing collection of shinies. After searching a bunch of fossil sites for new fossils and only coming up with duplicates, I was able to find one of my favorite fossils, the Skull Fossil. I also looted another Gimmighoul tower before taking its waystone back to the lab, where I grabbed the Lileep I started reviving back on day 144. Boom. At the berry farm on day 155, I continued on with my goal of attaining every berry available in the game and realized I had maybe spent too much time staring at berries over the last few sessions. Blackberry, Lepa berry. Love the citrus berries, those are important. That's a Pasho berry. Chillon berries, right? Yep. Rindo berry. Blackberry. Cornberry. That is a Babiri berry. Yeah. While I was here, a rare Pokemon spawned in the river. You know what? Oh, no! No, man! Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? A Frogadier. I can't stress how lucky and unlucky this is. Still needing to find a Froakie, I evolved the Frogadier into Greninja right away and went to the lab to start reviving my newly acquired Skull Fossil. A whole stack of Oranberries? While that revival process was starting, I ventured back into the Nether to grab a few things. While I was there, I evolved my Dratini into Dragonair, caught